In a world searching for gaming knowledge comes the man, the myth, a legend in his own mind, Critical. Welcome back, everybody. This is Critical, and today I'm bringing you a first look at Wolcen. Now, this game was originally called Umbra, and the company had to change it due to a copyright infringement. And they not only changed the name of the game, but they changed the name of their company to Wolcen. It is a Diablo-esque style game in line with Grim Dawn, another game that I like. It has an open world, procedurally generated dungeons. I love those words together. It will include the ability to build your own building, and you can transform part of your building into a dungeon that once they have multiplayer, you can let other people go through your dungeon. I am really excited for this. The graphics are good. The gameplay seems pretty solid. But with any early access game, there's always some stuff that can be improved. I'm hoping the devs keep working on it. I'm going to go ahead and show you my graphical settings. One of the things that a lot of people complain about with this game, even though they give it positive reviews, which is very good, the fact that even though people are having issues with frame rates, I don't understand why they are, they're still giving the game positive reviews because it looks so good. It plays smooth. It doesn't have a lot of bugs and hitches and issues. That's good for this game. But I have my FPS counter up here on the left-hand side. We're going to leave that up the entire time so you can see what frame rates I'm getting. Now I'm playing on an Alienware laptop, and I'm using an Alienware graphics amplifier with a GTX 1070 in it. So I've got a good gaming rig, and just sitting on the screen, I'm getting 60 frames per second. So that's what this game's native playing rate is. Let's see what the game actually plays at when we're in it. So here are my graphical settings. The music is really nice, but unfortunately I can't share that with you. I will have some background music set up for you. Now, there is no online play at this time. Hopefully that comes in the future. We're going to start in offline mode. Now, you have the ability to create your character. I'm not going to make you sit here and watch me create my... Actually, it's just kind of cool. I'm not going to sit here and have you watch me create my character. I'm going to get it done, and I'll bring you back. Alright, here we go to start the game. I love the lighting. I like the graphics. This scene is atmospheric, and I love that. Here we go. Now, this game is currently $20 on Steam. It's an early access game. It is an alpha of the game. They haven't even got to beta yet. So there's a lot that can be done with this game. This game really has a lot of potential, and I hope it fulfills what they've been talking about. I'm not going to jump on any hype train. I'm just going to try out what they're offering and give you an honest opinion of it. And this is in that genre of action RPG. But it will have some building elements in it. And I appreciate that. So I'm holding at 60 frames per second, but I'm not moving. Let's go ahead and scroll in. Look how much detail, how far you can get in. Oh, that's awesome. And frame rates are still holding around 60. You know, let's see what happens when I'm fighting mobs and casting magic. Now, there is a storyline to this game. I don't know the whole thing, and I'm not even going to tell you what I do know. I'm going to leave that for you to find. I don't want to ruin the game for you. I just want to show you some gameplay so you can see what the graphics look like. You can see what some of the controls look like. Now, they don't have a way to change the mouse sensitivity, and I think that's a problem. They really need to have that, because the first thing that comes up is a tutorial on how to change the direction of your camera. But it swings so quickly. I mean, you can easily lose control of it. I mean, it just goes to... I really need a mouse sensitivity on this. But if you're very cautious, you can swing it around. Now, that's my first mob. When I click on it and I'm close enough, he'll charge forward. I didn't do anything to cause that charge. That's just a built-in mechanic of the game. Now, there's an orange bar that's building up, and I honestly don't know what happens when that bar gets up far enough as I'm using my attacks. I also have a magical attack, and I'm going to go ahead right now. Oh, let me show you the character screen. I think that orange bar is Rage, and the purple bar is Umbra. Yep. What happens when that, we'll find out together. There's my inventory, not much. These are my currently active skills, and I'm going to go ahead and take my lightning and put it in my right mouse button. I'm not sure what this is. I click it on and off. I think that's the charge. I think when this is off and I click on a mob to attack, it won't charge. And also, this game has magic in it, but the magic is done really well in my opinion. They say, and I haven't seen it yet, I'll show you some magic real quick. They say that the magic can be combined with different elements and different magic spells. So like if two people are working together, you can have bigger effects and more damage because you're mixing your magic types together. Okay, the game's telling me that my torch won't do as much damage because the mobs are standing in water. But when I use my lightning spell, it does extra damage, it jumps to other mobs, and it'll stun them. That's pretty cool. I like that. And the atmosphere, you can hear the echo, the water, almost like you're in a sewer of some sort and there's dripping water. Oh, that's cool. And it looks like we found the way out. Now, some of my favorite games of all time, Diablo 2. I've always liked the action RPG games, but they always seemed lacking in some sense. I mean, I loved them and I played them. Now, that's my first tome. They can randomly drop from mobs. You right-click on it to learn, and that's going to teach me Frost Nova. Now, Frost Nova is a cooldown spell, so when I cast it, it goes to 12. Now, I just had a little bit of a frame hitch there, but I'm sitting back at 50 frames per second, so far I'm doing pretty good. During some of those battles, or when I was zoomed in tight, I'll try to emphasize that in post for you. Using a piercing weapons against frozen enemies is very effective. I wonder if it shatters them. The only problem is, I don't even have a piercing weapon yet, and I haven't seen any weapons on the ground. Yes, I probably missed something, but honestly, I don't see one. Like I said, you can break everything. One thing I don't like is the fact that the gold seems to fly everywhere. Maybe there's a mechanic or a game story reason for that, but that's not my jam. I prefer that the gold drop at my feet, at least within reason. I'm not looking for it to be handed to me on a silver platter, though that would be nice. Now, as soon as I talk to that guy over there is groveling on the ground, it's going to start an event. Now, I have died. I did try this game out just so I understood the controls in this first area, but the rest of it I haven't seen other than just the town we're about to go to. And what we're going to do, we're going to go to the town, we'll look around. There is a mission that they send you on, and of course they don't give you anything to say, hey, yeah, you go out and do this with this person. Now, at least they give you some help. I will give us some credit on that. I can't seem to... Oh, there we go. But like I said, the atmosphere is awesome. The graphics look really good. I'm going to pull out a little bit. Push space to perform a dodge roll. Now, if I'm not moving, he just rushes forward. If I am moving, he rolls forward. But you use stamina when you do that. And I've got 4 ticks of stamina. So you got to be careful how often you dodge. Now, I'm not going to sit here and read these. Trust me, you wouldn't want me to. And I'm not going to leave them up there on the screen for too long. But if you want to pause and read what they're saying, you can. Now, this started a quick time event. I want to say a quick time event. This started an event, and what you want to do is try to survive. Oh, I just wasted my ice, but fortunately it will respawn. Now I've got a lot of mobs on screen, and I'm about between 40 and 30 frames per second. For the effects that are on screen and the fact that I've got all these mobs out here, that's respectable for an alpha game. I mean, it's not even optimized yet. Oh, there's the big bad. I gotta move. And now he can hurt me bad, but freeze and move, freeze and move. Now I just have to survive long enough for his for this guy that was on the ground, the other brothers, to come and help. So I'm just gonna run around, freeze when I can, move, stick and move, stick and move. Fall like a butterfly, sting like a bee, or lightning bug at this in this instance. There comes. Okay, there's the help. Now they mess this guy up. I'll try to do a little bit of damage to him, but they mess him up quick. And that's the first fight. Now they're going to transport me to the first town. Once again, leaving these up for you so you can go ahead and see them. Now, I like the painted look on the transition screens. I mean, they're not like high detailed, but that painted look is awesome. Now, when I first logged in here, the first thing, I don't know why, but now I'm stuck. Remember I was saying you can just use your spacebar to get out? Just space through them. Okay, guys, let me out. Oh, I don't have enough stamina. There we go. So the developers did figure out, I mean, I seemed to get stuck here a little bit, but the guys seemed to move around when I stood still, and I'm thinking that's the game's going, oh, you're stuck, let me help you. So here's my inventory again. Now this is a stash that you have here for you. You can, aka with, as with Diablo, you can unlock bigger stashes, but I don't have anything. They don't give you anything, and I don't have anything. Go and talk to this guy. Now he's going to tell you about what's going on. He's going to welcome you to the town, give you some information on the local area. And then he's going to go, wait a second, something's going on. They've got to move the story along. And of course, here comes the messenger with, oh my god, there's something on fire. We got to check it out. Oh, hey, by the way, bring this new guy with you. All he has is a pair of pants, basically underwear, because they're not even pants, and a torch, but he must be useful. I mean, I do have unending lightning damage, so I guess I am useful. If you talk to this guy, if you click on him, he'll heal you, which is very nice. These are teleporters. We don't have access, but this is the map. I actually didn't click on this the last time, so this is kind of cool. So this is the map. Something that you're... Oh, that red bar was moving because I was scrolling my mouse wheel trying to zoom in the map. See if I can click on anything. No, can't do anything. Oh, well, I seem to teleport where I already was at. Now, over here you can reset your skills, which I don't need to do. This is the Gate of Faith, which is what they call your skill tree. I love that sound too. Anybody that's been watching my channel knows I love my bass. Here's the innkeeper. You can rest and you can sleep. I don't know what it entails, if you get a bonus from it. I haven't done it yet, but that's where it's at. There is a vendor over here, but he's not selling anything yet. Let me show you where he's at. Right. Where are you at? I saw you over here. Oh, there he is. That guy, his store isn't open yet. So I think you have to unlock him. I think he's like the blacksmith. Once again, in a line with Diablo, where the blacksmith's not going to do anything with you. But there is a merchant. Now, his prices seem pretty high for what he's selling. I've only got 98 gold, and I can't buy any weapons. I guess I can buy some armor, but I'm going to hold off a little bit. I don't want to waste my 98 gold. You can break this stuff in town, and sometimes you get gold out of them, but I'm not going to waste your time. What we're going to do is go ahead, we're going to head out and see what this world has to offer. Now these little rings are trying to pull me along to get me to go where the story is. And I'm glad the devs have that. So if you're a little lost on what the game wants you to do, they have subtle hints. Not go here, do this now. More of, hey, come over here. Look, there's something interesting over here. I like that. I also like the lighting. And the sounds seem really good. The sounds of them jumping down from the rocks and landing on the cobblestone sounded really well. Sounded really good. And their footsteps. The rain sounds beautiful. The footsteps sound really good. Oh, he's already fighting. Man, dude, stop killing them. That's my job. I'm trying to help my viewers see what I'm doing. I just saw something. I didn't figure it. That looks like that's a power level, utility level. I wonder what that as I use the skill, I guess I'm gaining experience in the skill. Yeah, I've used Frostnova very little, and I've got a little orange bar. Huh. Interesting. Once again, this is a first look. So we're finding this stuff out together. Oh, okay, I didn't even see this before. There's an objectives over here. Once again, very similar to Diablo. I don't think they're stealing stuff from Diablo. I think they're seeing what a good product had, what a good game had, and they're trying to reimagine it in their own game. I can appreciate that as long as they don't steal too much. At least they're not doing the 2 orbs on either side. 1 orb for health and 1 orb for your mana. I've seen other games actually steal that exact same look. At least they didn't do that. Looks like the game is automatically going from one spoken word to another. So maybe they are going to look at having voice actors in the future. I think that would be awesome if they did. I almost never read the story. I prefer to listen to it. Yes, I can be lazy. So I gotta find the assault location and retrieve the stash. Oh, I think that's the assault location. Ah, I got some armor, shirt. Uh-oh. Oh, I can break the fence. Nice. I think it's time for some magic. My torch just isn't cutting. Now this is called unlimited power, but I don't think it's in the future. It won't be as powerful as it is now because the mobs I'm fighting are very weak sauce. Oh, I got a magical shovel. Primitive shovel. Look out, I have a magical shovel. Something I could use in 7 Days to Die. Okay, I gotta level up on my magical spell. Let me go and get this stash. That is the first quest done, but continually cast lightning from your hand, shocking up 2 targets at the same time. Level 2. I think it makes it more powerful. So I just leveled up that. I don't have a utility level, something I'll have to look into. Once again, learning as I go. But that is the first quest. Let me look at the loot. We have to check out the loot. So this primitive pickaxe does 8 to 10. This one does 7 to 9. Oh, I got some boots. Put those on. I want to put a shirt on. Item level is too high. Ah, level 2. I'm not even there yet. And my primitive shovel, +1 burning stacks during 2 seconds on hits. +1 burning stacks during 2 So every time I hit, +1 burning stacks over 2.8 seconds on hit. Okay, I'm going to keep that to the side. And I'm going to go ahead and equip that. And I can dual wield? Item level is too high. Oh, I can dual wield. Ooh, nice. But when I did that, my magic dropped off my second button and went, so I have to reorganize my spells again. There we go. I haven't even really used Frostnova. Let's find something and smack him with my new weapon and see how that new weapon works. Then we're going to go back and finish this quest. Oh, I just leveled up. I'm not going to level up right now. Like I said, I don't want to ruin the game for you. I just wanted to tried a few things, but I can dual wield. Not enough rage. When I right click, it says I don't have enough rage. So I think if I build up enough rage, maybe I can have special attacks. That's cool. Once again, break everything you can. Oh, what's that? That was some kind of loot, but it must have been gold or something. Oh no, woodcutter axe. Let's go ahead and equip the shovel. 6 to 8, 7 to 9, 8 to 10. So I've got a burning shovel. Oh god, I wish I had that in 7 days. Game Edge, you would love this weapon in 7 days time. Not only could you cut their heads off with a shovel, you could burn them at the same time. If I could drop this in the game world for you, but I would. Alright, let's turn this quest in. Once again, I don't want to read it because I don't want to ruin the storyline. Oh, is he going to follow me too? Oh, cool. Got another follower. Nice. Return to town and talk. Well, I'm going to save that for later. I am Critical. And this has been a first look at Wolcen, Lords of Mayhem. And yes, I hope I'm pronouncing that correct. I'm sure somebody's going to correct me in the comments. If you have enjoyed this content and want to see more first looks, let me know. I'm definitely enjoying this aspect of my channel. You have a nice day. Bye.